תודה רבה. בוקר טוב. Good morning everyone. My name is Maoz. I'm co-founder at CardioScale, an ex-major in the Israeli Defense Forces. And according to Gideon, I'm the good-looking one that you should vote for. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, this is how terror actually looks like. Take a good look at the picture. It was taking 2 minutes after two bombs detonated, killing 3, injuring hundreds at the Boston Marathon in 2013. I could have used any other picture from all around the world. As you know, terror strikes, and no one is immune to it. Now, please imagine that you are a caregiver or a first responder at the scene of the terror attack, arriving at the scene 2 minutes after those 2 bombs detonated. It's chaotic. Destruction surrounds you, people are shouting, crying for help. You see blood everywhere, you see injuries, you understand that some of them are going to die, and the most important thing now is to save those who can be saved. I give you your inevitable dilemma. Who would you treat first? Who is the one injury on the side that if you won't take care of him immediately, will end up dead? How do you even start doing this? Now, let me make it clear, this is not your regular triage. You are not at the comfort of your own facility. You cannot use all the devices that you have. You won't be able to go from one patient to another. You have to make quick decisions, and any decision you take will affect not only the one person that you are taking care of, but all the rest. And mistakes might cost someone his life. And that's sure. Lives of casualties are lost due to misprioritization, to medical treatment, and to evacuation in a multi-chaotic, multi-casualty site. What you need is a prioritizer. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is our invention. It's called the CVRI, which is the Cardiovascular Reserve Index, and it's a real-time prioritization. What we actually do is we measure the casualties on the site, getting a clear state and trend of his hemodynamic situation. We then predict his deterioration. While doing so, we actually predict the deterioration of all casualties on site, enabling prioritization of all casualties. Now you're probably asking yourself, how are we doing this? It's done with the use of our novel medical algorithm. It's actually an outcome of a medical and engineering cooperation. It's based on control theories, where we are trying to assess the overall cardiovascular system, unlike other vital sign measurements, which today are only looking at 1 or 2 components within the system. The CVRI has been tested with more than 1,000 study cases in the last few years. All cases were studied within 5 clinical studies. 2 of them were done by a third party. One was done by the IDF and the other one was done by Heller Institute. All of them were published with excellent result in peer-reviewed medical journals. In 2017, we received our first granted patent, and I mean granted patent, not registered, not PCT. Our first granted patent in the United States, and we today have 4 of them all around the world. Remember them? Those were the casualties that you arrived to the scene and saw that are injured. If you would have a CVRI device with you, this is what it would tell you. It would tell you to take care immediately and evacuate the lady in the red blouse, whereas the man in the black jacket should be monitored and go to treatment on the second batch. It would also recommend you that the lady in the red blouse should go to the nearest hospital, Hospital A, whereas black jacket man can go to a further hospital, and the yellow jacket man can stay on site and still get medical treatment there. We've decided to take the CVRI into the field, where it's most efficient and can save most lives. The DTR8 is a field-use monitor device, full monitor, hospital grade, with push-to-start mechanism in 60 seconds to a result. It's light, less than 900 grams, and it's 16 millimeters over 13 centimeters. 16 centimeters over 13 centimeters. It has a 6 AA batteries to support all the vital signs that it shows, including the CVRI. This is a study done by the IDF to show you prediction of deterioration. On the side, you will see the cardiac output, which is considered to be a golden rule today. But see what it actually means. If a patient coming to the hospital and Dr. House is shouting, "What's his cardiac output?" and you tell him, "Well, it's 3. What does it mean? Is he alive and happy, or is he just about to crash?" Now look at the CVRI. If a patient comes to the hospital and Dr. House asks, "What's his CVRI?" and you say, "His CVRI is 0.6, he knows for sure that he's deteriorating and is about to crash, and therefore he needs to be treated. The Army has published this study saying that the CVRI is a promising potential predict measure of hemorrhage-related hemodynamic deterioration in January 2017. For us in CardioScale, combating terror is actually saving lives by prioritization, medical treatment, and evacuation. Thank you very much. Thank you.